Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the combination of thin lenses in contact. So for that we have to recall the concept of image formation at different refraction surfaces. So let's consider this as our first thin lens, right? And the other thin lens is in contact with this. We consider these lenses to be so thin. In the diagram it is appearing to be thick, but it's so thin that their optical centers near about coincide, so we consider a common optical center over here, right? And if we consider that the object is placed beyond the focus of this lens, then what will happen, that this will strike here, right? That, and this is a converging lens, so what will happen, it would have formed the image here somewhere in absence of the second lens. But before this image is formed, the second lens comes in front of this ray. So what happens is, as we had discussed in refraction by a lens case, so what happens here is that this image, which is the first image, or you can say the image formed by the first lens, it acts as a, this one will be real image, so this is real image, so it acts as a virtual object for the second lens. Why virtual object? Because it is not actually present here, but it is serving as an object for the second lens. So this is our first lens, this is our second lens. Suppose f1 is the focal length of first lens, and f2 is the focal length of second lens, right? And this is now acting as an object for the second lens. So what will it do? Second lens is also convex in this particular case. So what will happen? It will converge it more. So where will the image be formed now? So instead of forming here, the image will be formed closer. So this is the final image. Right? So this will be the object distance u. This will be the first image distance. So I can write it v1. And this one is the final image distance. Right? So applying lens formula in first case. So for first lens, 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. So I can write it 1 by v1 minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f1. For second lens, it will be 1 by v minus 1 by V1 is equal to 1 by F2. Simply place the values over here. So if I consider this as first, this as second, right? We can add 1 and 2, and what will we get? Add this and this, what will we get? 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2. And this for a single combination, because this will act as a combination. For the combination, final image is here and object is here. So I can write that this is the focal length of combination, or simply F, right? So this is 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2. So we also know that 1 by F is equal to P, power is 1 by F. So we can write it power of combination is equal to power of the first lens plus power of the second lens. And we already have studied that power for a convex lens is positive and for a concave lens is negative. So this is power. And if I want to find the magnification of combination, this is the product of the individual magnifications. If we would have taken 3 lenses, then power will be power 1 plus power 2 plus power 3 and so on for many lenses, and magnification will be successive multiplication of the individual magnifications, right? So this is all about your combination of thin lenses in contact. You can apply this thing here also for Lensmaker's formula for modification. One by F is equal to power is equal to n minus 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. This was to be written in terms of power, that's why I have mentioned it here. Otherwise our topic for this combination is complete over here. So that's all for now. Have a nice day.